Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento Area Realtor, and this is your monthly market video update for the end of August and the beginning of September 2015. For those of you that follow me, watch me on my YouTube videos every month, I'm usually outside during the spring and summer. Well, it's a little too hot today, so I'm coming inside to do the videos. The stats just came out, so let's put them up on the screen here. You can see these are the stats for July. And in July, the median sales price in Sacramento County went down just a little bit, went from $295 down to $292. The month's worth of inventory went up a little bit, went from 1.6 months up to 1.8. And then the number of closed homes, the number of homes that closed escrow in July, went down just barely a little bit compared to June. June had 1,783 closed homes. July had 1,738 closed homes. And then you can also see up near the top there, active listing inventory. We're up above 31 homes on the market right now. That number has continued to trickle up a little bit over the spring and summer as well. So that's the stats. What I want to talk about in the next few minutes before we close the video is what's going on in the market right now today. This video is for August and September. The stats we just talked about are looking back. Those are looking back over the last few months. Properties come on the market, you get an offer, you get into escrow, it takes 30, 40 days, you close escrow, then that market from when that happened is being reflected in that closed sale. So those stats for July is reflecting kind of what was going on in May and June. So the market's a bit different than what those stats are showing. Those stats are showing a really strong, solid market, a lot of sales closing. We're up above 1,700 sales for 2 months in a row. That's really strong. So we have a strong market right now, but it's definitely balanced. It's much more balanced now than it had been in the spring and the beginning part of the summer. We were shifted much more towards sellers at that point in time. Right now, what's happened is in the spring and the summer, a lot of buyers have found properties, bought them, closed escrow. So right now, the buyer pool has kind of decreased a little bit. There's still a good amount of buyers out there, but it's gone down in the last few months. And the amount of homes on the market for sale have gone up just a little bit as well. So because of that, in the spring, the sellers had all the power. Well, what's happened is the buyer's power has kind of shifted. We're at pretty much a balanced market for the most part right now. And a lot of sellers are struggling with that. I'm seeing a lot of homes coming on the market overpriced. They're thinking it's still a very hot seller's market. And those houses are sitting on the market right now. So I'm kind of a broken record the way I've been talking about it, but it's a very sensitive market right now. If you're a seller, your home needs to show well. You need to hire an agent that's going to do a good job marketing the property for you, and it needs to be priced right. You need to trust your agent, listen to their marketing strategy and their pricing on it. If you have those three criteria, you're going to have, there's buyers out there that are going to be interested. They're going to go after your property. You're going to get offers on the property. You're going to get it sold right away, and actually for the highest amount of money doing that. If you start high, it's too sensitive right now. That property is going to sit, and it's going to sit, and buyers are going to look it over and pass it up, and eventually you're going to have to come down below if you had just started at that right price to begin with and got that action on it. So Sacramento is a very cyclical market every year. In the winter, at the beginning of the year, things are kind of slow, and then the spring we really ramp up the sales, spring and summer, and then as we get into school, which is happening right now, things start to kind of taper off a bit, and we usually have pretty solid falls, but not as strong as spring and summer. And then things kind of wind down as the weather gets cold and the time changes and everything like that. So we're starting to see a transition into a fall market now where we've got kind of a balance of power right now. So that's what's going on in the market. If you're thinking it's a really hot seller's market still, you're kind of back in the spring, beginning of summer. Things have kind of shifted. Buyers are a bit more picky and things like that. So that's it for my update. Feel free to connect with me, Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my blog, sacramentorealestateblog.com. If you're a buyer or seller, give me a call. I'd love to help you out. I love my job and working with buyers and sellers out in the Sacramento area. I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great month and clear skies.